The appeal of Dr. de Bono's work is its simplicity and practicality. 4-year-olds, as well as senior executives, can use his thinking tools. One story that exemplifies his thinking process is the role he played in developing a superior car suspension system. He was hired as a consultant by a leading automobile manufacturer to help solve this problem. He suggested they build a prototype putting square wheels on a car and challenged the engineers to make the car run smoothly. The result, the smoothest ride ever. Rick discovered his work while teaching a group of gifted and talented elementary students in Pennsylvania. Coincidentally, Patty, during this same time period, worked with Dr. de Bono on a development team for a World Creativity Center in Indiana. As a result, she started a statewide training program in creativity for elementary students. She also taught the court tools to middle school students in London. Rick was one of 25 individuals from 12 countries trained in DAT thinking tools. Dr. de Bono personally trained this group and solicited their feedback. One participant suggested symbols for each of the tools. Over lunch, Dr. de Bono drew the 10 symbols on a napkin, and they are still used today. Both Patty and Rick have received additional training from Dr. de Bono and regard him as their very first hero of thought. Edward de Bono not only talks the talk about creativity, he certainly walks the walk. For over 50 years, he has delivered new and interesting ideas on creative thinking through his speaking engagements, books, and courses. In fact, he has written 70 books and translations into 38 languages, and he's been invited to lecture in 57 countries. Dr. de Bono was chosen by a group of academics as one of the 250 people who had contributed most to humanity in the whole history of the human race. Nominated for the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2005, de Bono is regarded by many as the leading authority in the field of creative thinking and the direct teaching of thinking as a skill. He is equally renowned for his development of the 6 thinking hats, direct attention thinking tools, and COURT, a program of 60 creative and critical thinking tools. Dr. de Bono was born in Malta. As an Oxford Rhodes Scholar, he holds an MA in Psychology and Physiology, a doctorate in medicine, and a PhD from Cambridge. He held faculty appointments at the universities of Oxford, Cambridge, London, and Harvard. Our favorite work of his is called Serious Creativity. Check it out. Our favorite quotation, "Humor is by far the most significant activity of the human brain." And an interesting bit of trivia, he studied at St. Edward's College in Malta and, nicknamed Genius, he graduated at the age of 15.